Alright guys, you're very welcome to this week's skills video. I hope you've been practicing over the last few weeks and enjoying the good weather where you can. This is week 3, okay, and this week we're going to focus on the solo, okay? So we're going to look at the technique and then I'm going to give you a few drills and a few challenges to practice on the solo run as well, okay? So it's just first of all, we're just going through the technique for the solo and the coaching points, okay? So it's very similar to the kick pass, alright, that you're going to be, first of all, you've got your head over the ball and your eyes on the ball when you're soloing. Whatever leg you're kicking with, you'll be dropping the ball onto that leg with the same hand, alright? So again, I'm left footed, so I'll be using my left hand, alright? And then when you're dropping the ball, okay, you want to be connecting with the laces of your foot, okay? So you don't want to be hitting on your toes or anything like that there. You want to be connecting with the laces of your boot or of your shoe, okay? With your toe pointed upwards, okay? When you're giving a kick pass, you'd have your toe pointed downwards to send it in the direction of your target. This time you want your toe pointed up towards your body, okay? So we'll just go through the right. So you got your head over the ball in my left hand because I'm using my left foot, okay? Drop the ball to the foot and then kick it back up using the laces, okay? You want your leg to be relatively straight when you're connecting with the ball, okay? Just some of the common errors I suppose that people do when they're taking a solo is that they'll have the toe pointed down, so the ball then will go off in another direction. Another mistake we see is people dropping the ball with the opposite hand, alright? We don't want to do that. We want to keep it to the same hand all the time. So whichever foot you're kicking with, you're using that hand. Okay? So the first I suppose drill that you could do, okay, we've got 2 cones here. And by the way guys, I've got a few cones here that I'm going to be using today. You don't have to have cones if you don't have them, okay? You can use jumpers, bottles, whatever you have at home that you can use, alright? So if you don't have cones, don't be too worried about it, just you can use whatever you have around the house, okay? So the first drill we have here, we have 2 cones that are roughly about 8 meters apart. You're going to solo down, taking one solo with your strong foot, and then you're going to work your weak foot on the way back as well. If you want to do it alternately, then that's up to you, okay? So you're taking your steps, taking a solo, back, okay? And you can keep doing that for 30 seconds, just up and down, alright? Practicing correct technique and then on the turn as well. Alright guys, so this is, once you've done that first drill, the first practice drill, I've got a wee challenge here for you to do, okay? So I've got the cones laid out here. I'm starting the red cone here, making my way through the grid to the bottom, the red cone to the bottom, and then working my way back, okay? So you're going here, you're practicing the solo, but you're working multi-direction, okay? So you're changing directions all the time, okay? So you're working both feet, as well then as on the turn, so try and get the solo done on the turn. Again, we're not trying to do it very quickly in the beginning, okay? So you should start off very slow until you have it, the technique is good. Then you can start picking the pace up a little bit if you want, okay? So how it's going to work, you're going to start here, okay? And for each successful solo that you do at each cone, you get a point, okay? So there's 6 solos up and then 6 solos back, all right? So let's see how many points you can get in this challenge, all right? So I'll show you how it's done, all right? Alright guys, so give that challenge a go. Obviously I need to work a bit on my right foot. Let's see how he's getting on.